And welcome back, everyone. The search is underway in Central Texas for a dozen people missing after this weekend's deadly storms. At least 6 people died in Texas and Oklahoma, and now more rain is making the cleanup much more difficult. Polo Sandoval is in the hard-hit community of Wimberley, Texas, with the latest.
After days of pouring rain, forecasters say the storms that claimed several lives in Texas and Oklahoma will continue for the next few days. With the ground completely saturated, more flash flooding is likely. Texas Governor Greg Abbott saw the devastation firsthand on Monday.
Even though we have been to the point we are now, the challenges are not over yet. There's going to be more rain to come. This is a huge challenge going on across the entire state.
One of the hardest hit areas is Hays County, where members of 2 families remain missing. Officials say they gathered in a vacation home for the long holiday weekend. That home just washed away in the floods. They had as many as 400 homes suffered the same fate.
She was a good person.
High school senior Alyssa Ramirez was among those who lost their lives in the flood. She was driving home from their senior prom when floodwaters swept away her car.
She did the right things, you know, she called 911, she called her father, but it was just too much and too quick.
In Oklahoma, a 3rd person lost her life in the storm when she died in her mobile home. Flooding there has prompted dozens of evacuations and rescues.
And that was Polo Sandoval reporting for us from Texas.
Well, this morning, the most challenging and dangerous leg of an attempt to fly an experimental airplane around the world without any fuel has been canceled, at least for now. The Solar Impulse 2 is set to take off from China and head for Hawaii early this morning, but late yesterday, the flight was postponed because of deteriorating weather over the Pacific Ocean. 2 pilots have taken turns flying the airplane since it left Abu Dhabi in March. A mission which the pilots say is aimed at proving that the power of renewable energy and inspiring innovation has been 12 years in the making.
Malaysia Airlines has nearly finished its drastic restructuring plan. The changes come in its effort to recover after 2 major aircraft tragedies last year. Layoffs, which are expected very soon, are estimated to affect some 6,000 of the company's 20,000 workforce. But reports are now suggesting the figure could be closer to 8,000 workers. Malaysia Airlines was battered by an avalanche of negative publicity last year. There was the mysterious disappearance of flight MH370, then the shooting down of MH17. Even before the 2 planes' losses, Malaysia Airlines was struggling financially.
And this may not come as a shock, but the Pope probably isn't watching this show. Pope Francis tells an Argentinian newspaper he has not watched TV in 25 years since vowing to give it up back in 1990. The reason? He says TV simply wasn't for him. He also said he never uses the internet. The Pope says that he reads through an Italian newspaper for news, but does not read the official Vatican City newspaper. He just hasn't seen us before. Maybe you should give us a shot. Tim?
All right, thank you, Bill. Well, if you are traveling today, we do have some heavy delays in San Francisco. Looks like everyone else is okay, but showers and storms across the Midwest could cause you some delays later. Check with your airline. We are back after this with a last look at your 7-day forecast.